Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Brookings Harbor and all the fishing boats at sea. I'm Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Kat Liddell.
And this is the Insider Report.
So let your ears do the walking as we fill you in on what's going on in the Brookings Harbor area and beyond.
Well, hello, and welcome to this week's show that keeps you in the know. Hello, Kat.
Hey, Bruce.
Oh, long weekend for you.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'm in recovery mode. We just wrapped up same time next year, which went absolutely smashingly a success.
Oh, yes.
And the majority of our shows were sold out. Like everyone really seemed to enjoy themselves. Like just constant laughter throughout. People, responded really, really well to that one. And as exhausted as I am, because that was my second two-hander in a row, I was just like, okay, now time to plan the next season and see what we've got going on. Because everyone was asking, what's next? So,
oh, yeah. So what, are you guys, when are you going to start again?
So we're going to be...
Since you brought it up.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're meeting this month to talk about some proposals that some of our volunteers and our board of directors have. And we're going to read some scripts and discuss and hopefully make some decisions on what our March show is going to be by end of November, so that we can start pulling stuff together. Yeah.
Right on.
We're definitely doing complete works of Shakespeare abridged in July, and then we're trying to figure out what we want the fall show to be. So we've got 2 plays to decide on.
So you won't be doing anything this winter is coming up then?
Oh, no. Yeah. There's such a glut of holiday activities anyway. And it's just like, I was going to say, like, it's tradition for CPP to do a wintertime show. And it's, there's tons of other Nature's Coastal Holiday. Everything's happening. I'm like, y'all can have the holidays. I'm going to sleep and plan the next season.
And you know what? And that is, being in the business, it's like, that is great. That's perfect. Take the break. And it kills 2 birds with 1 stone, because as reporters of what's going on in the area, being in the business here, it's like, oh yeah, we know that it's still busy.
We know what's going on. There's not going to be a lot for things to happen, or there never is around Thanksgiving and Christmas.
No,
so,
no. And it seems like more, like I said, in August, when we changed the Pirate Festival, this is talking 13 years ago, but when we switched it to August, there was nothing in August.
There used to be nothing in August.
Yeah, there used to be nothing in August. And then over the years, we just watched it get filled up. And it's like, that's what happens, And
it just does.
I think at Christmas around here, the holidays, everybody gets into it. Yeah, good point. So, heck yeah, enjoy your winter holiday.
I was like, I guess I'll take the time for the holidays to, have a holiday.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a concept.
Yeah, that would be cool, yeah. So.
Well, how about you and Junior? What's your weekend been?
He went over to a buddy's house and had some good times and everything. I guess this VR thing or whatever, the games or whatever on the thing. Buddy got one, so he had to go over and spend time there. So
cool.
Yeah, so I got to hang out, and it's like, you know what? I really got everything done. It's been so busy. I got really everything caught up so that I could actually enjoy the weekend and hang out, and be cool myself. So yeah, it was nice to be able to do that. So I've always got something going on. You know what I mean? I'm always writing something or doing whatever, and the movie script has really got me going. I love it big time.
Oh, good.
Oh, my gosh. I'm coming up with some great stuff, so I'm really digging it. It's like, I love it. Yeah, I'm really excited about it because it's coming together really good.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking at shooting next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I'll have this thing done, especially with the winter and everything, and I don't have events going on. I want to get it done before the events start happening up again. So that's it right there. But
fair enough.
Yeah, so that's all we did there, and then we enjoyed the rain, of course, and the time that it was not raining, and off on. But hey,
enjoying that.
It's good.
Wacky weather.
Yeah, if you can watch it. So far, the weather thing has been pretty good, and all that I got. So, anyways, I don't know how much more we got going, but to me, I was telling everybody, actually, we're in October, and we haven't already been swamped like weeks of rain in a row type thing. Usually in October.
About the time it starts.
Yeah, it starts
really.
around in October, so we're lucking out.
We're on par for the course for rainy days coming in.
Yeah. It's just kind of like spurting in, coming into spurts. Then towards the end, it'll start getting a little weird, probably. But that's all right. Like I said, hey, if you didn't like the rain, well, I told you not to move to Oregon. There you go. That's right.
Interesting decision you made there.
Yeah. Hey, so before we get going, we'd like to thank our sponsors, the Oregon South Coast Fishermen, and otherwise known as the Castaways, and Oregon Coast VIP Marketing for sponsoring the Insider Report. If you want to sponsor our show or one of the other fine shows here at KCIW, just go to kciw.org and you will be on your way. So, all right, well, we can flop right into a music schedule here.
Oh,
here
yes.
we go.
Let's turn our attention over to Cisco, playing on the 21st and the 28th at World Headquarters 101, running from 4 to 6 p.m. over there. And then on the 31st, Halloween, he's playing at the Chetco Activity Center from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And Cisco plays Wednesdays and Saturdays at the Brookings Harbor Farmers Market on a regular basis from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Yes, indeed. And in Chetco, we got on the 17th, Dumpster Puppies at 8 p.m. On the 18th, Antidote, 7 p.m. On the 22nd, Inateca Comedy Night at 7. And the 24th, the Mighty Steelheads at 7. And 25th, we got the Italian Guys at 7. And on the 31st, they got a Halloween party with Black GTO playing. And that starts at 7. So there you go.
Okay. And then Latitude is playing on the 17th at World Headquarters 101 from 5 to 7. And then on the 18th, they'll be at the Chetco Grange Hall for their benefit event.
Yeah, and Chetco Effects is playing on the 25th at our Umbrella Farms, noon to 4.
And Black GTO is playing on the 31st over at Inateca in Crescent City. Music there running 8 to 10 p.m.
And then Umbrella Farms, they've got on the 18th, Homemade Jam from noon to 2, and then Cliff's Edge from 2:30 to 4:30. And then on the 25th, we got the Chetco Effects and Friends from noon to 2, and at 2:30 to 4:30. So they're going to take a half-hour break, it looks like.
Yeah.
There you go.
A little intermission there.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we have some dates coming up for music from Lon Goddard playing on the 18th at Misty Mountain Brewing from 6 to 8. Then on the 22nd, he'll be at Kuntai from 6 to 8. And on the 19th, he'll be playing at Augustino's from 2:30 to 4:30.
Yeah, and the Mighty Steelheads on the 24th, they'll be at Antec at 7, and on the 18th, they'll be at World Headquarters 101, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m.
And then the Italian Guys, they're playing on the 25th of October at Inateca in Crescent City, and their music will run from 7 to 9 p.m.
Yeah, if you'd like to get your band on here or your music schedule on the air, all you got to do is send it to CaptainCurry541@gmail.com. There you go.
Well, let's turn our attention to the slew of events happening over at the Chetco Library on 405 Alder Street in Brookings, starting with their weekly event lineup. Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m., they have a story time for young children. And at 3:30 p.m. on Tuesdays, they have a tween club for youth ages 10 to 13. They explore new interests and activities every week. And then Wednesdays from 1:30 to 4, they've got their weekly after-school program. School-age kids are welcome to come by the library for a free snack and to hang out, work on homework, or craft using supplies from the Makerspace cart. Then Thursdays, they're packed at 10 to noon. They have the Rowdy Creek String Band open rehearsal. This is a friendly open rehearsal for string instrument players. It is acoustic. If you're not a string instrument player, they still invite you to drop in and listen. And also a new thing that they have going on, they started it off as a monthly program, but by popular demand right out the gate. Checkmate Corner is going to be a weekly program now on Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. It's all ages and skill levels. People meet up and play chess in a very supportive atmosphere. And at 5:30 p.m. on Thursdays, Easy Flow Yoga. That's a free class. It's recommended that participants be able to comfortably get up and down from the floor. And then we have Saturdays at 10:30 a.m., becoming a packed day as well. They have a new Saturday story time. That's stories, songs, and games for young children. Then 1 p.m., they have Saturday Shuffle for Pokemon, Magic, and more. And players can bring their favorite deck and play popular card games. Also on the second and fourth Saturdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they have their ongoing Teens Teach Tech. You can drop by the library annex with your device or tech questions, and you can get help from a trained cyber senior technology mentor. And this free service is presented in partnership with Harmony and Me Music. Hey, coming up in monthly and special events at the library this week, on Friday, October 17th, 2 to 5 p.m., another new program. It's going to be a monthly creative cafe. This is a free monthly art event for adults and teens. You can drop in anytime between 2 and 5 on the third Friday of each month to explore a new art medium with supplies from their maker cart. And you can connect with fellow creators over coffee, tea, and light refreshments. October's medium is going to be watercolor painting. Then on Saturday, October 18th at 11 a.m., they have the Mario Kart Costume Party event. You can join volunteer and gaming enthusiast D for some friendly gaming on the Nintendo Switch, and child-friendly costumes are welcome. And then looking ahead to next week, on Monday the 20th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., it's the last one of the season. You can stop by for the free Master Gardener Plant Clinic. Gardeners can bring a sample or photo of their ailing plants and receive guidance and care tips from the experienced volunteers with OSU's Master Garden Extension Program. Again, they're going to be taking a break for the winter months, but they will be back in April on the third Monday of the month. And hey, if you have any questions about upcoming events at the Chetco Library, they're free to attend whether or not you have a library card. You can get more information at chetco.librarycalendar.com or by following them on Facebook or by giving them a call at 541-469-7738. And hey, Now it's time for quotes from famous people with Cousin Bruce.
Yeah, hey, here are a few quotes from 39th President Jimmy Carter. He was born on the 1st of October, 1924. And just like I've been doing the history, the real history of Bush Record Bruce ties into Jimmy Carter. So here we go. I keep finding these people that have this cool background somewhere, history. Yeah.
There you go.
So, hey, he says, unless both sides win, no agreement can be permanent. People make a big fuss over you when you're president, but I'm very serious about doing everything I can to make sure that it doesn't go to my head. He goes, for this generation, ours life is nuclear survival. Liberty is human rights. The pursuit of happiness is a planet whose resources are devoted to the physical and spiritual nourishment of its inhabitants. And then last but not least, he says, human rights is the soul of our foreign policy because human rights is the very soul of our sense of nationhood. Hope you enjoyed this week's quotes from Jimmy Carter with Cousin Bruce. Till next week, hey, have a great one.
All right. And there is going to be coming up here this weekend a Rocky Horror Picture Show 50th anniversary screening. Yeah. And this is all for the benefit of Southern Oregon Coast Pride. It's happening on the 18th of October. That's a Saturday. The doors open at 7:15 p.m. The event starts at 8 p.m. and runs till about 11 at Chetco Brewing Company in Brookings. Calling coastal Rocky Horror superfans and virgins alike, Three Penny Theater Co. is going to bring the film to life with a full live shadow cast performance. You can experience the beloved musical like never before as talented local performance campily act out the story in real time. And you can also come dressed as your favorite Rocky Horror character, whether you're channeling Dr. Frankenfurter's glamorous style, Janet's innocent charm, or any other memorable character from the film. Prizes await the most creative and authentic costumes. They also encourage you to feel free to come as you are. No, costumes are not required, but they are definitely celebrated. You can capture memories at a themed photo booth, complete with props and Polaroid copies to take home. Perfect for commemorating your night at this milestone anniversary celebration. And DJ Deb will keep the energy high with a mix of Rocky Horror favorites and crowd-pleasing tunes before the film begins. And you can let the spirit of this legendary film take over and move your body, oddy. This celebration serves a meaningful purpose beyond entertainment. A portion of the proceeds from the event will benefit Southern Oregon Coast Pride, supporting vital LGBTQ plus community programs and initiatives throughout Curry and Coos County. Your attendance helps create a more inclusive and supportive environment for all community members. And ticket prices, it's $18 for general admission. There are VIP seats available for a bit more at eventbrite.com.
Sweet. Very cool. Yeah, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, we're getting ready. We're doing our run-throughs right now for that Shadowcast performance.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Very cool. Hey, Southern Oregon Coastal Bridal and Quinceanera at Salmon Run Golf Course will be happening on the 18th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's a free, fabulous fashion show with cake dive, live music, and inspiring ideas. There's swag bags for the first 60 brides. For more info, you can call Wendy at 541-254-1125.
I'm really curious what a cake dive is now.
That got me going. Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant to ask her. Yeah. I go, that's not a typo, right? I mean, because I can't think what would fit in there.
Well, hey, turning our attention to Del Norte County, the Seroptimists of Crescent City are going to be presenting Busting Breast Cancer with Bras for a Cause. This is happening on the 18th of October, 2 to 4 p.m. at the Veterans Memorial Hall at 841 H Street in Crescent City. This is going to be an uplifting afternoon in support of local individuals courageously fighting breast cancer. The event's going to feature charcuterie, glass of wine, raffle prizes, and these event tickets are $25. They're available in advance at Del Norte Office Supply.
Yeah, you know what? Courageously fighting and maintaining some awesome humor. I mean, just
and
who wrote this funny. That was just beautiful.
I know.
Classic.
Yeah. They're great.
Hey, Chetco Pelican Players, that's right. It's this time of year for the Brookings Haunted House, number 22. It's the Freak Show. This is at 16261 Highway 101 South, which is formerly Rite Aid. So they got a lot of space in there. So step right up. The public is invited to shamble into 27,000 square feet of sheer marquee madness. Smell the rotten cotton candy, the stinking sawdust, and the stench of beasts bound riled in their cages. Get your one-way ticket to the horror of the Freak Show. Deranged barcos will entice you into a petrifying pavilion of gory games amidst the maze of the Big Top Frenzy. Journey, if you dare, through an inhuman concourse of rat men, lizard boys, mutated pinheads, strong men and bearded ladies, cackling clowns, Siamese twins, bone-cracking contortionists, hideous acrobats, misfortune tellers, reckless knife throwers, and a boy with the face of a dog. Hey, this is happening on the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, the 24th, 25th, 26th, 30th, 31st, and they got one on November 1st. Admission is $15. It's open from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. and until 11 p.m. on Halloween. They say it's not recommended for ages 10 and under. So, yeah,
there you go.
There you go. Some good times over there at Rite Aid. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, the Party Girls of Del Norte and Curry County are presenting a Quarter Craze benefit auction, and they're presenting the Tsunami All-Stars Bewitching Quarter Craze. This is happening at the Elk Valley Casino on the 18th of October, 5 to 9 p.m. The public is invited to the 12th anniversary and a bewitching night of fundraising for Tsunami All-Stars. You can wear your best witch's hat or costume for a chance at the Magic Paddle. Bring a friend who has not been to a Quarter Craze before, and you'll get an additional 2 tickets for a chance at the Magic Paddle. And you can be a judge for the vendors' costumes. There's desserts for donation, raffle items, and much fun. They do say the casino's policy is no full face masks in the casino, so be aware of that. There's dozens of items up for bid for just quarters. They say it's an ages 18 and over event. Doors open at 5 p.m. The auction starts at 6 p.m. Again, pre-sale tickets are available at Del Norte Office Supply.
Yep, that's going to be, 'tis the season. That's right, all this good stuff happening for Halloween. Mm-hmm. Hey, Partnership for the Performing Arts is presenting the Reveron Piano Trio. This will be happening at the Seventh Day Adventist Church, 102 Park Avenue in Brookings on the 19th at 3 p.m. Tickets are available at ppadelnorte.org.
Okay, and then the Red Cross is having another blood drive, this time at the Brookings Elks Lodge in the Wisner Room. This is going to be on the 21st of October from 10:30 to 3:30, and they do highly encourage you to make an appointment to help things go smoothly. You can do that by going to redcrossblood.org, or you can call 1-800-RED-CROSS. That's 1-800-733-2767. Of course, cookies and juice are available for recovery at the canteen. And get your appointments, guys. I got mine like a couple weeks ago. Come on, sign up. Save a life. Do it.
Right.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Good stuff. Hey, Cascadia Pickleball Zone, located at 16185 Highway 101 South, is presenting an hour of pickleball yoga. This happens on Mondays 11 a.m., Wednesdays at 8 a.m., Thursdays at 8 a.m., and Fridays at 10 a.m.
There you go. Mm-hmm. All right, now it's time for a bit of real history with Bushwhacker Bruce.
Right. Hey, Cat. G'day, mates. Bushwhacker Bruce here, and welcome to this week's bit of real history for your knowledge pleasure. Did you know that President Jimmy Carter was exposed to radiation, stopping a meltdown? It's true, and here's the story. In December 1952, the NRX reactor at Chalk River Laboratories in Ontario suffered a partial meltdown and hydrogen explosions. The event caused radioactive fuel rods to rupture inside the reactor core and led to a spill of radioactive water. A team of U.S. and Canadian service members were assembled for the cleanup, and as a 28-year-old nuclear expert in training for the submarine program, Carter was among the few people in the world cleared to enter a damaged nuclear reactor. He was assigned to lead the team of 22 men tasked with disassembling the reactor. Because of the extremely high radiation levels, workers could only spend 90-second intervals inside the reactor core. To prepare, the team practiced extensively on a full-scale mock-up of the reactor built on a nearby tennis court. During his turn, Carter descended into the reactor and was exposed to about a year's maximum annual radiation dose in just over a minute. Well, the mission was a success, and the rebuilt reactor was back in operation within 2 years. However, the radiation exposure had a personal cost for Carter and his team. The radiation exposure he and his team received was an estimated 1,000 times higher than modern safety standards would allow. This experience gave Carter first-hand knowledge of the dangers of nuclear power, which would later influence his approach to energy policy as president. Well, if you enjoyed this week's Bit of Real History, yours truly, Bushwhacker Bruce. Till next time, always keep it real. There you go. Yeah, so he went through it, so he knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, no kidding. Personal experience.
That's right.
Yeah. Heck of a way to get personal experience.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, Coastal Home Health and Hospice is offering grief support groups at their location at 585 5th Street in Brookings. They take place on the first and third Tuesdays of the month at 3 p.m. They are free of charge, they're open to the general public, and you do not have to have received hospice services before to participate. Walk-ins are welcome. If you need more information about the support groups, you can call 541-469-0405.
And then the Gold Beach Chess Club at First Chapter Coffee House, 29325 Ellensburg Avenue in Gold Beach, happening on Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. The Gold Beach Chess Club is a free, non-dues community chess club, which is open to anyone who wishes to participate. They have adult and scholastic chess players in attendance. They do casual games, practice chess tournaments for adults and scholastic players. They also hold chess lessons and even run a blindfold chess challenge at their weekly meetings. Bring your own set and board if you have them. Limited extras available on hand. It's casual chess, game reviews, practice chess tournaments, blindfold chess challenges. For info, you can contact Sean at stobin2015@gmail.com.
There you go. And hey, the KCIW Soapbox series is still going strong. KCIW gives folks a chance to speak their mind on a show called the KCIW Soapbox. Basically, KCIW offers 2 minutes of airtime to anyone who has something to say. They do have a few rules: no cussing, no slandering, no advertising. But other than that, folks can share what's on their minds. And the studio is open every Wednesday between 2 and 3 p.m. for people to drop in and record.
Yeah, hey, and Legends Arcade is presenting Trading Card Game Night every first Wednesday of the month, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, and more. You can sling spells, summon monsters, trade, or battle with local players.
Hey, and then there's other game nights at the Whimsical Griffin. They're at 615 Chetco Avenue by the Redwood Theater. Their game nights take place Tuesdays and Fridays from 5 to 9, and they feature Magic the Gathering, Dungeons & Dragons, and board games.
Yes. Hey, Meals on Wheels volunteers needed. If you'd like to do something that'll make you and those you help very happy, if you'd like to do something to help give back to the community you love, hey, if you'd like to help out your fellow human beings, then Meals on Wheels, hey, they're looking for you. By delivering a hot meal to those who are home-ridden, you not only help someone who's hungry, but you also bring a bit of kindness into their lives, a friendly face for them to see every day, and social contact they may not have otherwise. There are 3 routes that deliver hot meals to about 60 seniors on a daily basis. Each route takes about 1.5 hours. You can volunteer by the day, the week, bi-weekly, bi-monthly, even if it is just 1 day a week, 1 day a month, whatever works for you. Every little bit helps. If you're interested in helping in this great cause for the community, please contact Meals on Wheels via the Chetco Activity Center, 541-469-6822. I know somebody is out there just hanging out going, you know what can I do, you know? Yeah. And I mean, that is something really cool.
It's a really great way to help.
I've already been so busy. If my life wasn't already chaotic, you know, or down the line or whatever, I'm going to do that too. I think that's very nice to do and everything like that. But if you're just out there hanging out, man, hey, go meet some people.
Yeah.
Feed them. Yeah.
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 All right. Well, we got another PSA here from the Brookings Harbor Scouts of America. They're scouting for new troop members, and boys and girls are invited. Troop 32 and Troop 4032 are now accepting new scouts, as well as adults interested in volunteering. And scouts can join the troops from 5th grade to age 17. Adults are able to volunteer as long as they're over 21 years old, can pass a background check, and are willing to spend about an hour and a half completing a youth protection training course. They meet at Scout Hall 7 to 8:30 p.m. every Monday night, except for holidays. And you're invited to come meet the troops and learn more about what Scouts can help you achieve. Scout Hall is located at 414 Azalea Park Road in Brookings, and Troop 32 Scoutmaster Mark Haglund can be reached at 541-661-2749, and Troop 4032 Scoutmaster Rebecca Wilson can be reached at 707-951-3647.
Yep. Still working on Junior on that one.
Yeah, one of these days he might cave.
Well, unfortunately, I want him to be a scout more than he does at this point right now. Because I want to get involved and have some fun with it, you know, and everything. So.
I know.
Yeah, because I was a Boy Scout, but you know.
I guess you could just volunteer and give him like, you know, a fear of missing out.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, well, you know what? You don't want to be a scout. I'm just going to go volunteer.
There you go.
Monday nights. Bye.
Oh, hey, you know, that's a good idea actually. But it's like, yeah, it's just kind of a bummer. I was hoping he would, but I'll talk him into it eventually here. Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, speaking of the blood drives, American Red Cross, Curry County blood drives. The need for blood is constant, and sometimes that need becomes critical. That's why the American Red Cross needs you to make an appointment to give blood. You can call 1-800-RED-CROSS or visit redcrossblood.org. Give something that means something. Give blood. There you go. Right. And I guess you can get it set up to go to at the hospital, right, or whatever the heck here.
I'm not sure what you.
Where would you get it if you were doing it? Where wasn't it one of the places like the Elks or at the library?
Oh, to donate blood?
Yeah.
I
if
honestly
they called this
like
number. What would happen?
Well, if you call that, they're going to connect you to whatever blood drive event is coming up and get you scheduled for an appointment.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One that works for your schedule.
I was curious how that
works. In a location that's convenient for you to get to.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but these blood drives are frequently they're community organizations that are hosting volunteers from the Red Cross and staff members from the Red Cross who come in and bring in their equipment and collect blood, because we don't have like a Red Cross outpost here. Like they come from the valley over here to do that, and then the reason they come as regularly as they do is because so many people in this community are really generous in donating blood.
Oh, good.
So, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I was curious about that.
Yeah.
Who comes or what do you do when they call it? That's perfect. Good. I got you.
Yeah. So they just connected to the closest one.
Right on. Very cool. See?
There we go.
Well, that's it. We got the flying finger of fate from the producer, so it's time to close out this week's show. Before we go, I'd like to give a shout out to our fearless producer, Tom, for all his great work each week helping us bring our show to the airwaves. And I want to thank you all for tuning into this week's Insider Report. And please make sure to tune in on a daily basis to KCIW 100.7 FM and listen to all the fine shows they have to offer. You can catch all the show podcasts, including the Insider Report, by going to kciw.org, and you can check out the live streaming that's available there as well. And most of the info came from this week's show, came from the Insider of Southern Oregon Entertainment newspaper, and you can read more by going to insiderofsouthernoregon.com and checking it out online, where you can also find the link to the Insider Report. Yeah, it's cool because you turn the pages and you can hear the pages turning.
Cute.
Until next week, this is Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Kat Liddell.
Hey, we're signing off. Please support local businesses. Keep it real and spread the love and the peace every chance you get. And hey,
we'll see you out there.
Bam!
Right.
I love it. Perfect.
Okay.
For music credits for the preceding show, go to kciw.org/credits.